So here we go, it finally begins. I have been tagged in so many things recently that I've decided to do at least one tag video every 1 to 2 weeks until I'm not tagged in anything anymore. But I don't think you guys are ever gonna let me be untagged. But okay, so this begins, and I'm going to start off with one that I am long overdue for doing because I do a little show every month with my good friend Kweeny, where we watch one Hellraiser, one after the other. We are currently just finished 3, and Bloodlines is next, so since I am so deep down in this Hellraiser business, let's get this show on the road. We have such sights to show you.
Jesus wept.
Well, this one's actually pretty easy, because Hellraiser was always at its best quality while Clive Barker was involved. So that would definitely be Hellraiser 1 and 2. The whole entire universe of the whole entire franchise opens, and even though some sequels have tried to imitate it, none of them have really gotten the Clive Barker universe that made these films so freakishly special. No one's ever, come even close to getting there. But if I had to pick one that doesn't have anything to do with Clive Barker, then I'd probably actually be so bold and mention Deader, because they bring back Kirsty in that one. And it tries real hard to align itself with old school Hellraiser stuff, but doesn't really make it. But that's the one where the effort is the biggest. Well, the worst movie is by far Revelation. First of all, you didn't got Doug Bradley in there. Second of all, it is just so cheap. The people behind this film have actually admitted that this was a rushed project and it was only done so Dimension Films wouldn't lose their rights to Hellraiser, because they were contractually obligated to write a sequel to Hellworld after all these years. Otherwise, the rights would have went bye-bye. I was once at a convention here in Germany, and there was this huge Hellraiser crew holding a lot of people involved from a lot of different parts from the franchise, including Doug Bradley, and all of them kept insulting and cursing the shit out of Revelations. And I haven't even seen the whole thing. I've just seen excerpts of it. And what I've seen, it just pained my eyes. And I cannot wait until me and Kweeny do this one, because this is probably going to be the one where we end up killing ourselves. Well, just like my partner in crime to the Hellraiser shows, Kweeny, I would have to say Julia. Julia is just such an evil little bitch. I would actually go so far and say that the Cenobites in Hellraiser aren't the main villains. The main villains of this film is Julia herself. Because the Cenobites, they're the guardians of hell. They are just doing their job. And Julia, she has her own crazy, fucked up agenda going on. And she is just so evil. Just keep seeing her all skinless in Hellraiser 2, and that wonderful line she has, "Give it your best shot, Snow White." Yeah, Julia. Definitely Julia. Oh, and who else is worth a total worthy mention, because he has the most funniest "No!" next to Darth Vader I have ever seen in my life is the cop in Inferno. Just because of this scene. No! Yeah, he's hilarious. My favorite Cenobites are, first of all the female Cenobites, because they're fucking hot. I also really enjoy the camera Cenobite from Hellraiser 3.
That's a wrap.
The Chatterer. I also love the Chatterer, the one that goes... also love the dog Cenobites in Bloodlines. That they're like the best part of Bloodlines. Those dog Cenobites. They should have made more animal Cenobites. Like, I would love to see a cat Cenobite. Or a monkey Cenobite, for that matter. A fishy Cenobite! Well, my first Hellraiser film was luckily Hellraiser 1. I was hanging around at the same place I saw Brain Dead in school. Like, it was back in the school days, and we had like this little youth club we used to hang around at, where we all showed each other the evil, gory horror flicks. One of them being Brain Dead, also known as Dead Alive, and the other one being Hellraiser. Also things like Meet the Feebles. Romero films. All these kids, they kept going to our little place because we were the kids with the horror films. So, yeah, Hellraiser joined that party too. But it took a while until I got, like, really into Hellraiser. Like, I think I just really sat down and decided to take a look at Hellraiser properly. If you guys are going to kill me for this. About 6-7 years ago. Yeah, it took a while for me to get on the train, but hey, I'm on it. And we're watching all of them again, so what more do you want? I have a couple of favorite scenes, like the one that tops everything is definitely
Jesus wept.
where Julia gets sucked out of her meat suit. That is also pretty funny. As I mentioned, the cop going, no! There's a part where Pinhead comes out of a statue in Hellraiser 3 and he just rips off the skin from this chick who was just standing there. I'm starting to notice a pattern here. I think I really enjoy those scenes where people get their skin ripped off. Huh. That says a lot about me. Okay, I'm purposely going to skip all the lines in Hellraiser 1 for this question because everybody's going to be saying Jesus wept and will tear your soul apart and all of those. So I'm just going to go with like some very underrated ones that I truly love in the Hellraiser franchise. Hellraiser 3, Human Dreams. Such fertile ground for the seeds of torment. 4 Bloodlines. Do I look like someone who cares about what God thinks? From Hellraiser Inferno, your flesh is killing your spirit. After Inferno, the memorable lines somehow end. Sadly. I thought about this for a while, and you know what, guys? This is what I look like. Yep, guys, that was my Hellraiser tag. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's see who I should tag. Okay, so who will I tag? I'm gonna tag the good old horror miser Monty G. I will also tag Dice B. Rollin'. Once she finally returns to making some videos. And the Horror Addicts. Yeah, you guys should do some tag videos too. You've been behind. Ha! Okay, guys. I don't think I'm going to be getting The Strangers done this week. But more like the likes of Tuesday or Wednesday. More like Wednesday. So I'll be seeing you guys on Sunday. Bye-bye.